YouTube faithful, what's going on? It is Winning Wednesday, and today we have a bunch of MLB games. I know some have already started, but we're focusing on the ones that are later today. An NBA game and a WNBA game. Now, yesterday on this very channel, if you watch the first quarter, two picks I gave, Halliburton and Brunson, cashed. Collier under cashed. The play of the day, Carlos Rodon cashed sweat-free. Logan Webb cashed. Dustin May cashed. It was a total sweep besides TJ McConnell. Gabby Williams cashed as well. I gave this exact slip on the video yesterday, and it was sweat-free, guys. Literally, it was sweat-free. You could have taken their demons, but we like to be conservative around these parts. You can see a lot of people tailed. I mean, these are from YouTube exclusively, right from the YouTube, man. Rodon, Webb, and Ryan. You throw in the fact that it was a taco sweep, and we absolutely cooked. All you had to do was pair it with the play of the day, which is posted on these videos. I made a TikTok short, a YouTube short, Twitter, in my Discord, everywhere, guys. It was easy peasy. You should have at least had a 2 to 3 winning lineups yesterday if you just took my advice. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash the subscribe and the like button, because we do this all summer long, all fall long, whatever. I cover every sport for you guys to help you. And notice I'm in the black and gold today to represent the Pirates' comeback win last night. Brian Reynolds 4 for 4. This is a Brian Reynolds jersey. I think we've won our last 3. We're gonna make it 4 today. Let's go. So you guys want to talk about the picks, right? Well, PrizePicks gave us a free square today. That's great. Who are we pairing it with? Well, the play of the day is Zack Wheeler. Unfortunately, he's popular. He's always going to be popular because he's Zack Wheeler, but 5.5 Ks. Now, I'm going to give you options, comment guy. We're going to run it through my data model, Crushed Bats, and we are going to look. But first, you can see his true line is 7. They took off 6.5, but I honestly think you can take it at 6.5 and get away with it. This will pay you 2.25x. This is an elite value. So basically, you're only giving up 75 cents on the dollar for taking this goblin. He's roughly 80% to get 6 strikeouts today. The matchup is elite. You could check the Twitter page for full analysis. If you like and share that tweet, I enter you into a giveaway, which we will do at the end of this video, since yesterday's play of the day cashed. And you can get a free month of Discord, but we are going to talk about this. This is my pair with the free square. I'm going to do half here, and then I'm going to do half on a 5-lay like I always do. It's going to be that simple. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what we got. Okay, so we're going to go over to Crushed Bats, which is available to everyone that has the gold package Discord right now. All you have to do is be in the Discord and you will have access to it. If you don't, type in the chat. I will give you the temporary role, but in another 24 hours, every gold package member will have access. Everyone's been giving me good feedback. There is a few little bugs which I'm squashing as we go today. As soon as this video is done, I'm going to start working on version 2, which has a lot of changes and things. But in addition to that, I have a hitter's side, so you'll be able to know how many hits, home run percentage, everything for the hitters playing that you're interested in. But for now, we got the pitchers, and we are going to go to Mr. Zack Wheeler. Okay, you can see his line is 6.5 everywhere else. I think this is solid. It's 7 on PrizePicks, but 6.5 is good. His hits allowed 4.5, his earned runs 1.5, whatever. Walks allowed 1.5. I'm going to stay away. You can see I give you guys the matchup analysis. They don't strike out that much compared to the league average. It's below, but they also don't get as many hits as the league average. So it's kind of a net neutral there, but you could see his last 5 starts, his last 10, his head-to-head historical data. You could see it right here. He's faced off against them 4 times, 7, 7, 8, 5. Good historicals. The one from 2025, nothing too great. 7 out, 7 Ks, 5 earned runs, 8 hits, 3 walks. He kind of got shelled, but he still got his Ks at 7, which is what I want you guys to focus on right now. He can get 5 to 7 Ks, even 8 Ks, and still give up 2 to 3 runs and 5 hits. In fact, I think he's going to give up 4 to 5 hits, 2 runs, and land right on 7 Ks today. That's my prediction for him. So what we are going to do here is we are going to run the numbers. So what this does, it takes all the data, puts it through my simulation model, and spits out a probability for you. And there it is right there, okay? He has a 73% chance to go over 6.5 strikeouts without any Vegas market influences applied. With the Vegas influences applied, he's at 78%. 68% to give up 2 runs, 1.5. 67% to go over 4.5 hits allowed, and only goes over 1.5 walks 38% of the time. So this is how you look at this. This just blinked 10,000 games. It just played the game out 10,000 times, factoring everything: park, wind, weather, the matchup, righty versus lefty, the batting, or everything you can imagine. It all factored that in, and it shows you how many times it went over in that simulation, okay? So the probability that he goes over 6.5 strikeouts in that 10,000 simulation is 78% of the time. 7,800 times he was going over 6.5. That is huge. If you take away Vegas's influence, it's actually 73%, which is a 5% decrease, which is normal, okay? So roughly 70%. And I'm telling you to take him at 5.5, so that's going to be even better. I give you the recommendation here, take more, obviously. But here's what I want to talk about real quick. It's supposed to rain in Philly today, all right? Which is bad because if the rain happens, he can get pulled out of wherever he is in the game, say second or third inning. And then if it keeps raining and let's say it's an hour and a half rain delay, he's not going to come back out there. That would ruin his arm. They don't do that. So if that happens, he's going to chalk. That is something to be concerned about. You want to pay attention to the weather up until lock. We should be good, but it is worth mentioning. You always want to factor that stuff in. And they don't reboot pitchers for this situation on PrizePicks, guys. So I did want to talk about that with you. Now, one thing real quick with the historical trends tool, you could see right here where he started at 7, he went up, he went down, he went down, he went up. And if this graph was going to follow its normal progression, he would be going back up to somewhere around here. Okay, he just had 8. He bounced back from 6, 8. He should land on 7. I am predicting he gets 7 strikeouts today for the record. Hopefully he gets 7. We're taking him at 5.5, and that is Zack Wheeler. All right, so you can see in real time, I haven't put this in yet. I'm entering it right now for you guys. No smoke and mirrors. In my Discord, I have a full list of MLB plays, and there's going to be plenty of lineups and slips for you to tail. You'll also get access to my data models, which one of them for baseball I just showed you. It's interactive. I can't wait for you guys to try it out. I will tell you how to get Discord access momentarily. Let's talk about the next play that I want to talk about, which is going to be Matthew Boyd. That's right, Matthew Boyd, another one, okay? His line is 7. Now, I want to talk to you guys for a second. A lot of you guys that think, oh, we're just taking goblins in MLB. The reason why we take goblins or demons in MLB is because this line right here offers no statistical advantage for us. It's literally a 50-50 because this is the pinnacle of his range. 50% of the time he's gonna hit 7 right away. You don't win if he lands on 7, comment guy. You don't win. You don't lose, but you don't win. You're not getting an advantage by taking this over 7. You need to get this through your head. I am so over these comments about people not understanding this. The reason you need to watch these videos with guys like myself that understand these concepts and I'm trying to teach you them is because something in your process isn't going well for you. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like you don't take your car to the mechanic unless it's broken, okay? Unless you need to get it optimized or something. It's the same thing with these videos. You're watching these videos because you want to get better, you want to learn. So eliminate that toxic thinking like, oh, well, I don't take goblins because I need more than 2x my money. Listen to me. You can get 2x on any random square with these guys like Boyd and save yourself a lot of headache. If he goes over and hits his ceiling, great, but there's a lot of times where they won't. Can you take him to get 7 Ks today? Sure. Do I think it's optimal? No. Asking him for 8 is absurd. You see what he did last game, you see what he's capable of. So what I think you could get away with is 6.5, and that would pay 2.5x, so you're only sacrificing 50 cents, and I think that's fine, and then you're asking for 7, but the optimal play would be 5.5 because we know the Rockies are a good matchup. But what else do we know about Boyd? He just got shelled. He's due a bounce back game. He should rebound, and we're going to run him through crushed bats and see what we find. Okay, so a lot of books have his line at 7.5 at plus money. That's normal. You can see the matchup, 9.8. The league average is 8.5, okay? Look at his past trends. He was going up, 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 and then he went way down here to the floor, so the natural progression would be to bounce back. Obviously, this is how you use the trends tool, okay? Head-to-heads, there's no statistical data. Last 5, 3Ks, 8, 8, 7, 6. His range of outcomes should be 4 to 7. That is my prediction. 4 to 7. We're going to run it not at 7.5. We're going to run it at 6.5 and see what we get. Okay. You can see he's only going over 6.5 Ks 36% of the time with the Vegas implications. We take that away and all of a sudden he's going at 58% of the time at 6.5. Okay. Why does this matter? Because Vegas is juicing the line heavily down, which is influencing the strikeout projection. If you take away the Vegas market trends, the projection goes up. This is just raw computing with the model, okay? If we take it at 5.5 and we take away the Vegas odds even further, you can see 71% of the time he's going over 5.5, all right? So the model likes him to get 7 Ks today, which is exactly what his line is, 7, okay? If you add in the Vegas manipulation, he should only be getting roughly 5.8, which is basically 6. So we know that range is 5 to 7, guys. He's going to get 5 to 7 Ks on average, more than 50% of the time. If you don't want to sweat his Ks at all and you just think he's bad, he's going to get shelled, look at the earned run prop at 1.5, 70%. Look at the hits allowed, 74%. You could go there. When you use this tool, you have options, okay? You can literally decide what you want to do. You avoid the walks, you take more on hits or earned runs. You'd avoid the strikeouts if you're using the Vegas implications, but if not, you would just take more. And the reason I wanted to talk about Boyd today is because he's due a bounce back. He's in a good spot. And without the Vegas manipulation, you can see what his true projection is. It's going to be up to you to decide what he does, but I will have sprinkles of 5.5. And then the last MLB play that I'm going to talk about today, well, there's two more. One, I want to talk about Judge for a second. Yesterday, he hooked his 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It was a weird game flow environment. I watched the game. It was just weird, okay? It's not like he did bad or good or anything. It was just, he had a couple close calls. The umpire wasn't in our favor. I'm going right back to Judge in this spot to give a bounce back performance at 1.5. And once again, it's going to pay you 2.5x with any random square. So that is optimal, dude. 1.5 is perfect. We don't even need his hitter fantasy score. Can he get his hitter fantasy score? Sure. Yeah. He gets walked a lot anyways. He gets on base, but 1.5 is only sacrificing 50 cents, and there's a way more chance he's going to hit 1.5 than 10 fantasy score on average, okay? Usually if he cashes one, he cashes both, but there are chances. And this right here, 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs to get 2x is crazy. I mean, this should be all but green, in my opinion. Okay, so if you're looking for just like a filler, you just want an extra like 0.3 to 4x payout, this would be your guy. So that is going to be the hitter that I talk about today. We'll talk about more on the live stream later today. And now we're going to talk about Sandy Alcantara versus the Padres. Now, this is why I wanted to bring him up. His pitching outs at 17.5 is wild. It looks like a free under, right? All the kids say free, it's free. Guys, PrizePicks knows that everyone's going to be smashing this under. Something doesn't sit right with me. He's juiced under. PrizePicks hasn't moved the line down. Something's weird, but I'm still going for it. But I know what I'm getting myself into. And in addition to that, I'm going to take his earned runs, which pays 2.25x with any random square. I wish I could get his earned runs at 2.5, to be honest, because I think that's the sweet spot. And I think I can on ParlayPlay. We'll see. So we'll look at ParlayPlay right after this. But first, let's go run Sandy Alcantara and see what we got here. You can see they don't strike out a lot, and you can see their batting average is a little bit higher than the league average, okay? Look at all this red for his last performances. It's crazy. 5 earned runs, 4, 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 7, 6, 7. Strikeouts, 6, 3, 8. Look at his pitching outs. He's only gotten 18 once. One time in his last 10 starts. He only sniffed it 3 times, okay? So let's go ahead and run Mr. Sandy. You can see he's only getting 14 pitching outs in the model on average. Okay, this is a base projection, not a simulation. He's getting roughly 4 Ks, okay, without the Vegas boost. He's only going over 4.5 Ks 32% of the time. That's the easiest fade. I wouldn't take over ever, but I would only take under once in a while because it's still gonna go over 32% of the time. I just don't want to sweat that. There's way better props to take. 2.5 earned runs, 63% of the time, okay? 63% of the time he goes over 2.5 earned runs, and his walks is 1.5 earned runs, and he's only projected for 14 pitching outs. Like I said, all the data is there. All the data matches, but something is weird because PrizePicks has their own models and they haven't touched this line. So because of that, I'm a little concerned. I'm keeping it a buck. So we're going to take over 1.5 and 2.5 on ParlayPlay. We're going to take under here, and we're going to make this line up like this, okay? I wish they had Wheeler at 6. Oh, they do. They have him at 6.5 now. Okay, there we go. This right here is 3.5x. I don't think this is optimal. I don't like adding in a thing just to get that. I would do this right here, 2.75x, okay, because I don't care about that extra 0.5x. I would rather just take that. Adding a leg to get an extra $1 or $2 isn't worth it in my opinion, ever. So we can take this. Let's see what we can get Boyd at. They have Boyd at 6.5, but I think that is going to be very, very dicey. And then Judge. So this would be the top of our range, our ceiling range on all these guys. This would be the top of it, 6.5x. And I recommend you flex because look, the payout's only an extra 1.5. If you miss one, you're going to get some coin back. 15 to win 75. Okay, so you can see I just put that in. I flexed it. This is the top of our range lineup. Now we're going to go with the bottom of our range and see what that pays. Remember, the weather on Wheeler is dicey. So I want you guys to remember that. Sandy, 1.5 earned runs. Boyd, 5.5. We'll be lucky to get like 2.5x out of this, to be honest. This would be the bottom of our range. Higher unit lineup, 2.4x if you took these 4. So I think there's easier paths to a double up personally. If you were to leave off Judge and just did these 3, you'd be getting 2x. I don't think that's bad, 1.9x. If you took Judge at 1.5, it boosts it to 3x. I still don't like 4 legs for 3x, guys. I don't think it's optimal. I just don't, okay? So that's why I would just get rid of Boyd and do that for like 2.4x, or even just get rid of him and then you get 1.6x. You could add in the free square. I mean, there's multiple things you guys can do. I teach you how to build these lineups and the game theory behind it in my community. Guys, my community, a lot of people, I saw a Dub Club picture the other day where they were showing all the Dub Club cappers in one place. They had this thing they invited me to go. I couldn't make it because I'm going out of town. But the thing is this, guys, I don't want to be known as a guy that sells picks because that's not only dumb, it's not sustainable. Giving you plays is just one small single segment of what I provide. I am the data model guy. I provide you tools to help you be a better sports bettor, fantasy sports player. I teach game theory optimal, all of that stuff. Giving you a playlist is the least of what I do. Giving you my slips to tail, my prop list, whatever. I focus on a lot more than that, guys. I have the best data models in the business and I give you guys access. I conduct 5 days a week live streams where I teach you how to cook. And not only that, we have a good community where you can sweat your lineups. Everybody has a good time. Everybody talks to each other. It's like being a part of a club and I'm just the leader and you pay to get in because I offer you a service and it's like paying your club dues. It is what it is, guys. But I don't want you to think of it as just like, oh, just picks. And a lot of people do that. They just turn and burn. That is not what I do. I am here to build community, guys. Ask them in the comments if you don't believe me. I've had the same guys with me for over 2.5, almost 3 years now. That is a strong community. So click join now. You get 3 months for $60, my summer special, 6 months for $125, or just the month $25. You will get instant access to Crushed Bats, which is the new data model. You could see you get the Discord role, you log in, it'll take you through, it checks for the role, and just like that, you're in. And then you can start pumping out simulations for whoever you want. You will get my daily prop list that look just like this, okay? They look just like this. Yesterday, right here, they post in the Discord, they post through Dub Club. You'll get my slips to tail that look just like this with links for multiple sites, PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, whichever I posted for you guys. You get access to the live streams, and then the general chat where everyone hangs out, sweats slips, builds slips, does it all. We have a good time. This is where we sweat as a team, guys, in a community. That's it. And in addition to that, I give you base projection data models for every sport, WNBA, NBA. It's all here, guys. So I want you to look at Captain Crush like that, okay? And I give you these YouTube videos and everything else. I'm the same guy in the community as I am on these YouTube channels, except I'm less PG in my Discord. That's just the truth of the matter. So those are my MLB plays. Now let's talk about NBA today, where OKC has a chance to close this out. Now I will say the Pacers game has been good, but this series is literally just guessing. Julius Randle's all the way down to 16.5 points. My Lord, how do we not take a shot in if they lose, they go home situation at 16.5? I don't want to, chat, but I don't know how we don't do this. I'm telling you, how do we fade this square at 16.5? I will have sprinkles of it, a little bit of exposure, not too much. And then honestly, I'm probably going to go with Alexander or Chet's points and call it, dude, because Alexander's going to smell blood in the water tonight at home. Know they have a chance to end this and go to the actual finals, which is absolutely insane. I still can't believe that. And for that reason, I got to go with it, man. I'm going to have shares of Alexander. Do I take him at 33? Probably not. I'll probably take him at 27 and then sprinkles of Chet. But this right here only pays 2x, which is crazy. Asking someone to get 34 points, even though it's the MVP, is crazy. So I will have some shares of this. I'm not in love with NBA, guys. The NBA ship is kind of sailed already. Okay, we had the best time for NBA is late October, November, December, January. Once All-Star break happens and everything goes downhill, you get a couple good games in the playoffs. but the lines are where they are. They're surgical. There's no real value one way or the other. I don't care what anyone says. These lines are true 50-50s across the board. The value is in MLB right now and some WNBA with the unders, okay? If you don't believe me, just check your own ROI on NBA during the last week or two and let me know what you find. It's not that, it's just crazy. Look at Julius Randle's fantasy score at 31 too. This is crazy. Edwards at 45. If you buy the narrative that Edwards is going to go off today to avoid elimination, this is the target for you other than the free square. That's simple. Personally, I think OKC is going to beat him today. But on Kalshi, they're almost 4-1 dogs, so I took the Wolves to win, even though I think OKC is going to win. It's just a math play. If you want to tail me on that, you can go to Kalshi. The link's in the description. It's legal in all 50 states. Take the Wolves to win, wait for their percentage to go up to like 50%, cash it out, and then swap it to the Thunder, and let's cash together, baby. That's simple. So that's my take on that game, but I will say this just in case they bump it before Thursday. Halliburton, man. We've been taking him every game, and I'm going right back to the well. His assists at 9.5, his RA, his fantasy, all of it, dude. The man has just come to play, and he's doing all this work just to get beat by the Thunder in 5 games, but that's neither here nor there. I did just want to mention that. Now let's go to Parlay Play and build a nuke. All right, so here we are. We're on Parlay Play. We got funds. We got it all. Let's go over to the MLB and see what boost they got for us today. They got the Tatties, man. Ooh, they have Wheeler on boost. It's like they know what Captain Crush wants to do. Now, we got Wheeler there, and we're going Sandy. Do they have Sandy 2.5 earned runs? Oh, they don't have earned runs on Parlay Play. We'll have to take that on chalkboard. That's okay. We'll just take less 17.5 outs. Or you could take 1.5 walks, actually. 2x versus 2.4. You know what? I'll just take his less on his pitching outs and go for it. And I'm just going to blast this on here. This is hilarious. I wanted his earned runs at 2.5, which I will take. That's probably, let me see. That might be on Underdog. Let's go. They have it on Underdog. It's still kind of a goblin. What? It's kind of a goblin, but we're going to take it over here on Underdog. Wheeler and Sandy. Let's go. They have Wheeler at 6.5 and that. What does this pay? 2.25x? Wow, that doesn't feel right. This should pay way more. I'm getting a better payout on Prize. Come on, man. You know what? I'm going to take Wheeler to give up 2 runs in this lineup with Sandy. I'm not nuking this by any means. 15 to win 40. I don't like the payouts they're giving me over there, so it makes no sense to take Sandy's earned runs except for on PrizePicks. That just sometimes happens. I'll check Sleeper and Chalkboard, but we'll see about that. If you want to tail this, this is crazy. We should be taking Wheeler 6.5Ks, but this pays more. If you want to tail, code CRUSH on Underdog. You'll get a deposit match up to $1,500, and I give you 30 days of the Discord free. Just send me an email, and I got you. That's code CRUSH. Links in the description. Back to Parlay Play we go, and we're just nuking this. 250 max. I don't care. If he sells, he sells. Lock in. Bang. It's done. There's nothing we can do about it now. 2.4x, 250 to win 600. Promo code CRUSH. Let me know if you're tailing. If not, if you're fading, let me know too in the comments. The link's in the description, and I also have 30 days free of Discord for you guys that use that code. If you deposit, send me the email, please. Now, don't forget, Crushed Bats is live. Everybody's using it. Everybody's loving it. I'm going to be adding updates. The hitter side is coming, guys. Thank you for being patient while I rolled it out. Here is the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.